Wurbly here. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Minecraft on the Wurbly Barburbly Survival Realm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. There's a lot I need to talk about. I don't know how long this episode's going to run, so mostly I'm just going to jump right into this discussion. The footage you'll see in the background is a little bit of mining. I'm just going to let that run in a time-lapse mode while I talk. So I'm probably going to just speed it up to where it matches how long this audio ends up running. So I'm hoping this is a bit of a shorter episode. It's not really going to be numbered in the main series, probably like a halfway point between whatever number the last episode was and what this one's going to be. And there's a little bit of information that I need to share about why. So let's start off with the simplest one. I haven't been recording for a little while because my wife and I have been super busy. We just moved out of our apartment at the end of last year and moved back in with my parents. We are here so that we can save some money, pay off some debt, and get ready to move to Portland, like I've said before, or at least the Portland area. That is the main goal. We are a ways off from that goal. Obviously, it's just about February as of the time of recording, and we don't have a lot of time to spend doing other things, unfortunately. I have a new job. I've been working at Best Buy. The last couple weeks I haven't been scheduled, so I'm actually looking for some sort of gig work to do in the meantime. But yeah, we're saving, paying off debt, and so on, and work's been good, things have been better. That brings me to another thing going on. I mentioned before that I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety and moderately severe depression. I have been taking medication for about a year now. The depression has subsided quite a bit. I still have bad days, but not as bad as a few days I had last year. That being said, I did speak with a therapist for about 3 months, once a week, and I was officially diagnosed with social anxiety, which explains a lot. I mean, I've been fairly sure that's actually what it was, but now I have confirmation, and that's helped out a lot. I have been trying to find the time to get in here and record the audio for this episode. I actually recorded this video part last week, and I've made more progress since then. But due to the move, I'm in a whole new desk setup. The room I'm recording in is much larger, taller ceilings, and there's virtually no soundproofing. In fact, right now I have my mic set up inside of an old lampshade, or not an old one, but an unused one, that's turned upside down. I have towels packed inside of it to help muffle some of the extra noise. I hope it's effective. I did a couple tests before this, and sounded better than when I tried recording audio last week, so hopefully I'm not too hard to hear, and hopefully this the quality is not that bad. You'll probably hear some creaking from my chair and stuff as I readjust here and there, so please don't pay that any mind. Again, it's to do with the noise canceling and the fact that I'm trying to deal with new desk setup, so anyway, yeah, that being said, I do have some plans that I'd like to talk a bit about, and of course, naturally, I've mentioned all these plans I've had in the past, but they haven't taken effect. This is more of a New Year's resolution thing, so a little late to the party, but I'm here nonetheless. My plans are to start recording some footage from older game consoles and from newer game consoles even, as well as footage from some social games that I've been playing with friends and things like that. I haven't actually started recording any of the social games, but I plan to do so pretty soon. And regarding the console games, I have started doing those, and I intend to have a little segment. Well, not really a little segment, but like I plan to have a series, I guess I should say, where I record with other people. Not the same as the social games, more like playing through a single player game and having somebody to talk to while I'm playing. I have been recording, or I have recorded some footage for a single player game I'd like to do, but unfortunately the audio quality for the microphone was not very good at all, so I'm scrapping that footage and starting over yet again. It's been tedious. I had a lot of footage from Minecraft that I had lined up to work on new episodes with, but I had some of it was corrupted and didn't record all the way through, and I got a little carried away doing off-camera work, and when I was looking back through some of the footage that did survive that was usable, it was so far behind where I'm at now that I felt like it would be disingenuous to show that, and so I decided to essentially start over from scratch. I'm not going to showcase any of this in this episode. Well, I'm not going to go do a world tour or anything like that either, because I feel like I've just been doing that. What I'm going to do is just kind of show off the things that are happening, or that have happened, just as I play through and record future episodes. So, look forward to that. I will give you some information about the realm. I've added several new players, but it's still not super active. So I'm hoping that pretty soon we'll get more activity. I know a lot of the people are waiting to really play until the new update comes out this summer, so that is one thing I'm going to mention. I plan on doing a new World Seed this summer once the cave update is out, and essentially starting over this series. So look forward to that. The plans right now, what I'm working on and what this footage is showing, is I'm digging out a large area. I've actually dug out most of it, and at the end of this episode I'm going to add on a little clip of what the project is. But I've dug out this large area, and with the help of my wife, and I am currently building a mini game that I would like most of these players to be able to come and play with us. Now, it's going to sound familiar probably. Tango Tech is doing it too, but I'm trying to recreate Among Us in Minecraft Survival. I had the idea for a while, since sometime last fall, I think, when Among Us was really becoming kind of big, but I didn't really have a plan on how to do it. So when Tango announced his video, I got inspired from a few of the minigame ideas he had, and I've taken a different approach to how the game is going to actually work. So it's not going to be a clone of what Tango's doing. It's going to be original with a few of the minigames being inspired by what he did. One of them is actually a direct copy, but I have my own take on how sabotages should work, how the venting process should work. I'm still working out the idea for player deaths. I'm thinking that the invisibility arrow is probably the best idea, but I really don't like that. Or I like the idea of the invisibility arrows, but I don't like the idea of the player having to, or the imposter having to go to a specific area to get the arrow back or something like that. So I'll figure something out later on. Right now I'm just focusing on the minigames within the minigameception. But with all that being said, I do plan on going back to Fault soon. I haven't played it in a while. I need to get the new heroes because I haven't played it in a while. I just don't really have the ability to pay for them right now. I'll probably go grind and try to pay for them with in-game currency that I can earn just by playing, but I'll start to upload those on Fridays. In fact, I'm planning on recording an episode or two today if I can get into some matches and then uploading them on Friday. Minecraft I'm going to try to have out on Mondays like I was planning before. And then I do want to try and get out some kind of third game on Wednesdays or Thursdays. But it probably won't be every week. So, at least for now, I'm going to start working on getting Fault out on Fridays, start getting Minecraft out on Mondays, and start working on a third game to have out on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Those will probably be like social games where I play with other people, whether or not that's like a full playthrough of some game with another person playing it with me, or if that's just playing something like Among Us with a bunch of friends and recording that. I will say, for some of these other games, it'll probably be more adult in terms of language and conversation. But I don't intend these videos to really be for children, so I just like them to be kid-friendly. Anyway, with all that being said, I am going to get to editing this Minecraft video and throwing it online. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Alright, so I had one final minor update about recording stuff. I did record some Fault gameplay, and when I was going back over getting ready to edit it, I discovered that it was doing the same things as some of my old Minecraft footage was doing, which is to say that it was looking very much like a slideshow. I think the issue is with OBS itself, because I've recently added a second monitor, and when I've been trying to record from my primary display and using my secondary display as just a window to keep an eye on what's happening, I've noticed that OBS has been struggling to actually record it, so I'm having to scrap that footage. The audio played back fine. You could hear everything that was going on in the match. My mic was a little too quiet as well, but when it came to what was happening on screen, it would capture a still image here and there and dwell on that for several minutes. So, that recording has been scrapped, thrown away, and I plan on recording some new footage relatively soon, but this Friday it's looking like I'm not going to have a Fault episode out.